blamed this on my friend Halloween Baby. Halloween Baby, it's your fault. So we're minding our own business. She in her home, in her state, wherever she's at, and I'm in my Michigan state, wherever I'm at. And my girlfriend's in the chat. And what does she do? Let me tell you what my friend does. My friend, who's in the chat, says, "Hey, men." And well, see, my friend over there posted something in the chat while we were kind of talking to each other while we were in a live stream. My friend was putting some comments very okay. Well, let me just start with I have a sweet tooth 99% of the time, anyways. So then Halloween Baby says peach cobbler and starts, and I'm like, the rest of the stream, I'm like, peach cobbler sounds good. So I am at my 12:20 in Michigan making peach cobbler because Halloween Baby stuck it right in my noggin over an hour ago and I couldn't get it out of my head. Hi, William Brooklyn. We're making peach cobbler. I have 16 ounces of. I'm using frozen. I don't ever do it with canned. I like frozen. So it's 1 pound of peaches, and my girlfriend who was in the chat eyeballed me and asked me, and then all of a sudden my brain wouldn't let it go. So I apologize. I'm gonna keep it posted up. This doggone woman of her. I put brown sugar in my peaches. You can put white or brown sugar. I put about 3/4 of a cup. The only other thing that's different is if it's canned peaches, you don't need to add water. I guess you can keep their liquid. I do frozen, so I add some water. Okay? So let me get started with that. Brown sugar. I add vanilla to my peaches, about a teaspoon. And this is the easiest recipe I ever to make cobbler. It's 1 cup, one of everything. 1 stick of butter. I do mine by putting it in the pan. I put it in the pan. Hi guys. Hello, hello, hello. It's because, hey Cal. We were in Burnt Toast, and one of my friends who's in there, Halloween Baby, started talking about um she said, "Hey man, blah 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 for peach cobbler," and I said, "Yeah," and I started giving her the recipe, and then my brain couldn't let go of the peach cobbler, so I'm making peach cobbler. Let me show you. You can do regular milk. I've actually done it with almond milk, so um, I'm doing regular milk, and I need 1 cup of it. The only difference is, you guys, I make mine with buttermilk. You don't have to do it if you don't want to do it, but I like the little tang it gives. So if you want to do regular milk, so you put 1 tablespoon to 1 cup of regular milk, and that's how you get buttermilk. I like this recipe with buttermilk versus regular milk. Yeah, I've made it with almond milk, skim milk. No, I don't think I've ever made it with skim milk. I mean with almond milk, whole milk, and 2% milk. But I found that my favorite is buttermilk. It's just regular whole milk with 1 tablespoon of vinegar, and it gives it a little twang. I like it. I've made it when I thought I had white sugar. All I had was brown. I've made it with brown sugar. It's 1 cup of sugar, flour, stick of butter. I put a teaspoon of vanilla, and then a cup of milk. That's it. So it's a very, very, very easy recipe. I'm actually trying to be in and out of here in 20 minutes and have it in the oven. Well, we'll see how that goes. All right. So what I normally do, and what my mom has always told me to do, is while you're doing all the, while you're melting, while you're preheating your oven, stick your butter in the oven, so that way it can be melting. Because that's just the recipe. Put the butter on the. This is, we live in an RV, in case anybody didn't know. So right now I have to start this. I don't know what it's called. My fire. See my fire? That's how I start my oven, because we are in an RV. I bend over and I turn it on. I put it about 375 right now. And then I get a, sorry guys, I don't mean to not be there present with y'all. You can do it whatever you want. You can do it in a pan. This is what I'm going to probably do it in. I thought about doing it in this one. This one. I just think it's going to make the batter itself makes about a 9 by 13 if you want it shallow. I double it to make more, and I used 2 pounds of peaches. So for me, I like there to be a lot of peaches. So if I use this, sometimes I'll cut them with my scissors once they're going in here. Oh, I gotta put water. You guys, ching now, you guys didn't even tell me. Y'all are like, bitch, you forgot to put the water in. Sorry. So right now I have about 3/4 cup of brown sugar. Let me aim you guys up. All right. If it's frozen, you don't need as much water as you do when they're fresh peaches. Okay? Fresh peaches, you're gonna need fresh peaches, you need 1 cup of water. Frozen peaches, I usually put 1/2 to 3/4 cup. If you use canned peaches, I believe you can just keep that liquid that it has. Does that make sense? What else, you guys? I make it with brown sugar or white sugar. The only difference is your cake batter will have a tint of brown. So be forewarned. Don't be like, oh my God, why is it not? Why is it brown or whatever? You're using brown sugar. So let me just hold on a second, you guys. I don't want my hair in there, and now I gotta wash my hands. I kind of let my buttermilk sit for a minute. It's just whole milk with vinegar. I like this recipe with the buttermilk. You don't have to. You can just do regular whole milk. You can do almond milk. All right, let's go. So right now my oven is on, so that's why I'm gonna put my stick of butter in here. I'm gonna aim you guys down. Oh, you know what? Let me say hi to you guys first. Gee whiz. Okay, William Brooklyn. Hello, hello. Oh, Milltown. Milltown, what are you doing awake, bitch? Okay, guys, I'm looking at you guys right now. William, Cal. Hello, guys. I'm glad you're live tonight. Oh, thanks, babe. Cal, I didn't like to drink buttermilk, but I love adding it. I almost add it to almost every ingredient. I make my pancakes with it, biscuits. I make this this cake, this cobbler. There in our culture, we have a thing called pan loco. It's basically a cake. So like say when our moms and my dad would want something sweet, instead of going and buying a cake mix, there's a recipe that it's called pan loco. It's just basically it's called crazy bread, but I don't know how to describe it. It's just a cake. It tastes like between a yellow and a white cake. It has no flavor. It's just a sweet cake. And then my dad, it's kind of firm-ish. Anyways, that's supposed to have milk. I put buttermilk in it. I put buttermilk in almost everything because I love it. Middletown, I am printing off schoolwork for the week. Oh, look at you, little Miss Duty. Can you use Bailey's, bitch? Yes, right? My freaking fabulous. Hey, freaking, thank you for going over there on the other channel with me. I was just kind of trying to get ready for I'm gonna start using that other channel to do not only field trips, but I'm gonna start going live over there and just kind of talking about just everything. I want to talk about addiction, my son and his addiction, and a mom getting through it, my spiritual walk and how it helped me get through that. It's not easy. I mean, let me tell you, it's not easy having a child who decides to not only get involved with drugs and alcohol, but to also decide to get in trouble with the law. You just kind of stick it out. You make up your mind, that's my son, that's my daughter, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to be out. I won't see you at the end of the road. I'm going to see you through to the end of the road. He had a family member that his dad that actually told him, when you get your life straightened out, get a hold of me. It's the last thing a child needs to hear. And and he held true. He didn't even acknowledge him because he was getting into trouble. And Joe stepped up and said, I wouldn't even think of anything else but to be there for him. So you're supposed to put a whole stick of butter for a 9 by 13. Okay. I don't want to use a whole 9 by 13. So I'm using this much butter and I'm putting it in about a 10-inch pan. So I could put it in this, you guys. I could make it in 2 of these. Oh, maybe I will. Chingao. You guys are more trouble than you're worth. All right. I just didn't want to. All right. So then I'm going to use the rest of my butter. So it's basically 1 stick of butter for a 9 by 13. So yeah, the other channel, if anybody wants to, like, I know there's somebody in our community that does prayer, morning prayer and stuff, and I definitely don't want to take away from her doing that. I just there's a couple people from our church. We were leaders at our church, and they have asked for our channel, and that's kind of what made me want to do it. Was just to reach out, or they reached out to me, and then they asked what do I do on my channel? Lord forbid, we don't want them going down to the damn drama channel. So I said I have a cooking channel, but we also have another one, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with me like voicing my opinions about things, but I also want them to be able to reach out to me for spiritual stuff. And like I said, guys, I'm not trying to take away from anybody who on the platform does spiritual stuff. I'm trying to be an asset for the people that we left behind at our church when we moved. That's how I am. We talked about, like, why not? And I'm like, I feel bad. Like, there's somebody who does the church, the vibe of that. And I'm not trying to do the church thing at ours on this channel, but I'm just trying to be to fill in what's needed. I guess that's what I want to say. I want to fill in what's needed. Let me bring you over here. And for me, the friends or the people that I left in Michigan at that church have really wanted me to consider an avenue for them, I guess. I mean, I don't want it to sound like there are people there for them, but I mean, we were there for 17 years, 15 years. Leaders were 15, there for 17. And there were people that we left behind there. So for me, there's people there that were on a walk, a spiritual walk. And I just want to be an asset for them. So that's kind of where we're at. I mean, I haven't given them our links or nothing like that yet. I'm still praying about the whole situation. I'm going to put my fire a little higher, but this doesn't necessarily need to get thick, because once it's with the cake mix, it thickens it. Does that make sense? So this right now has got brown sugar, 3/4 cup of brown sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla, and then I put 3/4 cup of water because they were frozen. If they were regular fresh peaches, I would have put 1 cup of water. If they were canned peaches, I would have put no water. Does that make sense? I like frozen only because our peaches right now are $4.99 a pound. So $4.99 a pound. Homegirl, not doing that. Sorry. All right. Hi guys, freaking! I saw you already. All I'm telling you is Halloween baby better be all up in here. Hello, pallets. Oh, I do two pallets. I do two. We are making peach cobbler. Anybody coming in? We're making peach cobbler because Halloween baby ruined my whole. I was watching Burnt Toast. The live was going great, and I was laughing, and it was great. And then all of a sudden, she's like, "Mitten," and she was asking me what are the ingredients for the peach cobbler. For the rest of the stream, I'm like, peach cobbler sounds good. And I'm like, no, it's too late. And then I'm watching some more, listening to, Toasty. And then I'm like, burnt. Oh man, peach cobbler does sound good. I swear, I tried talking myself out of it about 5 times. And then finally I'm like, oh shit. And then burnt toast ended. And I was like, oh shit, I'm just going to go make it. And Joe's like, right now. And I'm like, don't judge a fat woman, okay? I don't judge you when you see a tool, when you like want to get under there and start working on the pipe or something on the underneath the RV. So don't judge me because Halloween baby started talking about the shit. All right, come on, you guys. Let me show you guys. See it? Okay. I think it's a lot of people's recipes. Honestly, I don't think I'm doing anything that your mama and your tia haven't done. Flour, and it doesn't have to be any special kind of flour. It's just, and like I said, you can do flour or brown sugar. I'm sorry, flour, sugar, or brown sugar. I've made it with brown sugar. Sometimes I had half and half. 1/2 white, 1/2 brown. So all right, let's see. I'm blind, you guys, sorry. Where would the number be? Hello? I need 1 cup. 1 cup. Okay. Sugar. I felt like I went overboard. 1 cup flour, 1 cup sugar. My butter's melting in there. My peaches are simmering. They're like getting done. Okay. This this is how I do it, you guys. Please don't. I'm not saying anybody else's is wrong. This is just how I do it. Okay. This is just me. Me and my buddy. Just kidding. All right. Teaspoon. 1/2. 1 teaspoon. Okay. Here's my baking powder. You can put baking powder, 1 baking powder, 1 baking powder, and 1 baking soda. I do both baking powder. Okay. I get this and I go like this to it. And then I need 1 cup of milk. So I make my buttermilk in a separate cup or bowl that's large enough so that way I have enough. So I just want to show you how I do it. So here's my 1 cup. Okay. So I have 1 cup of buttermilk. I know I made a little extra, but it's not a big deal. I'll probably use it tomorrow or the next day for something I'm going to make. So this is just what I do. I put my vanilla in here. I don't know why. I started doing it years ago. So I put 1 teaspoon of vanilla in there. Okay? That's, don't know why. Somebody back in my days told me put it in there. And since then, I've done it. I'm watching my butter because it doesn't matter if it gets toasted, but I don't want it to get burnt. Okay. See this is my milk. Putting it in flour, sugar, baking powder mixture. telling you. Or if you're going to put it all in one pan, like a 9x13, just put one stick in there. You put it in the oven, and you like 20 minutes. It's supposed to look, this is what my mom said. While your oven's heating, your butter's melting. I know, that's just how my mom talks to me, like that. Because I'm like, does it really matter, Mom? Does it really matter? She's like, well, what else? You know, you're warming up your oven anyways. And I said, okay, you're right. I guess I am just warming up my oven. Baking powder, flour, sugar, vanilla. By choice, vanilla. Remember, guys, by choice, vanilla. I'm sorry, you guys. What did you say? Fresh freaking, please mention gravy and biscuits. Girl, see, you're going to be in the kitchen making biscuits and gravy. I'm telling you. People start ruining your brain, and you're like, I'm just minding my business, watching and make this. Now you're going to go in the kitchen and start making your biscuits and gravy. I'm telling you. People be messing you up. So the batter is supposed to be thin. You added more milk. I added a little bit more because I know that I went over on the flour. I didn't do exactly 1 cup. It's supposed to be 1 cup. But my flour, I knew was a little over. So this is what I like it to look like. See it? You can do yours thicker if you want. But I knew that when I put my flour, it wasn't level. It should be level. It was kind of like this. So it wasn't a lot, but it just wasn't flat. It should be flat when you bake. Sorry. I kind of just go, man, screw it. That's just, sorry. All right. So this part, Joe likes it a certain way and I like it another. But the recipe that I have always done is just peaches and then the batter. That's it. Joe likes to do batter and peaches, but my mom gave me the recipe, not his. So Joe don't know. Joe don't know. Let me move stuff so you guys don't have to see a horrible cocina. Word of the day is cocina. You guys, we haven't even done word of the day. Oh, and these are just basic. There's no sugar in them. They're just frozen sliced peaches. These were $4 for a pound. I know it sounds the same, but it's really not. Because if you buy the fresh ones, first of all, I didn't have to do the peel, the pit or whatever. And these are a whole pound without having, okay, let me say this. The pit on 7 are the little bone. I didn't want to have to take those off. This is 1 pound pitted, ready to use. So it's up to you. If you want to go and use the other peaches, they're just like that. And honestly, I've used fresh. Oh, you guys, look. If you guys have been on my channel, you guys know what I'm about to. My son said, Mom, because I told you guys, we have like side of the road, we have shit balls. We have side of the road farmers market stands. It's called just farmers stand, something like that. Anyways, we have them everywhere here in Michigan. Hi, Casey G. So we have side of the road stands here in Michigan, everywhere. Look at my son. He got me this. Does anybody know what it is? We're making strawberry. Yes, bitch. Yes. I was so excited. Louis went over there. He goes, Mom, look what I got for you. We're making strawberry rhubarb bars. Soon. I'm not sure when, but he gave it to me just last night and I was ecstatic. I love some good rhubarb. Love rhubarb. You guys know. Okay. We gotta finish this so we can get in the oven, then I'll chat with you guys. Okay. All right. So I have that still on simmer just so you guys know. I get my whole spoons, okay? And this is the part that I was telling you guys, if you want to do, you don't have to do it. I have kitchen shears. If you want to do it, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But it's just me and Joe. It's not like we're taking it anywhere. If I was taking it somewhere, I probably would leave my peaches whole, just for appearance wise. You know what I mean? But let me show you. I probably could have put it all in one, but I just wanted there to be enough cake. And just in case anybody wants to know, this is a more cakey recipe versus cobblery. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's more cakey though. Just know it's like a cake versus, do you guys know what I'm trying to say? It's more of that you're going to find that there's more cake versus, let me just say it this way. It's more of a wet cake. Does that make sense? It was good. Yes, I have used it for strawberries and apples. Same cake mix. I've actually used it for strawberry rhubarb cobbler for Joe. I made it in my cast iron pan. I do this cobbler with a bunch of different fruit actually. My apples though, I made apple turnovers. They weren't homemade. It was just a puff pastry. I cut it in half. That's it. The reason I like this is because if you guys saw my apple cobbler or apple thing, you guys, I thought it had cornstarch. This one does not require any thickening corn syrup because the cake cooks into your peaches. So your peaches, let me aim you down. Damn it, I keep forgetting. Your apples or your, see how it looks a little bit more runnier? The cake cooks into it, so that is your thickening agent. Almost like, oh man. Almost like when I made my chicken dumpling soup, the biscuits are what actually makes it thicken up, is the flour, I guess, and the biscuits. See this one? I mean, you can do some half. These are the ones that I pieced. These are whole. If this was a 9x13, you guys, I would probably put 2 bags or 2 pounds because I really like a bite of, what's it called? And I don't put cinnamon. Put cinnamon if you want it. I don't do cinnamon. If you know, and if you've been here, you know that this girl don't fuck with no cinnamon. I just don't. I don't know why. It's like, it reminds me of growing up with my dad and my mom. They were all into the cinnamon and rice pole and capilutada. All right. This part, my mom is very stressed. You see how it looks? You don't want to mix it. Okay? You're going to put this in, and then I'm going to put the what's that stuff called? I'm going to put the juice on top of it. Do not. Yvonne, I'm telling you, do not mix it. You guys, I sound like my mom right now. That's how she stresses it. I mean, my mom is baking for a lot of years, so I really take her words. If she tells me don't do it, don't do it. I'm sorry to keep you guys awake. I really, I gotta tag my girl in there because my Halloween baby. You know what's really funny is when we reached our 1,000, we had said, there was a video that was made, and I was like, Halloween baby. And it's so funny now because every time I see her name in the chat, I think of Halloween baby. And gosh, it was funny. Because YouTube Duckery is the one who clipped it. She's on the true crime site, guys. Any of my drama people in here, these people are true crime people. Crama. I would say they're more crama. All right. Okay. That's it, you guys. I know it seemed like I took longer, and it's only because I could have shut my damn mouth. But cake's on it. And then this part, you can either get your little cup thing, and then you just pour it over the top. That's it. Pour it over the top. You do not mix it. You can sprinkle cinnamon on it if you want. I don't ever do it because I don't like it. My mom does because she likes it. That's it. I'm going to stick these in the oven really quick, guys. And you know what I've done? Because I do have a sweet tooth at different hours. I think I've made the glass one where I put it in the microwave for like 15 minutes. And then I put it in the oven on broil just to toast the top. Sorry, that's what I did because I wanted it right now. I'm probably just going to put one in right now just so you guys can get a good view of it. I wish I could do them both, but they don't both fit. We have our, hold on, guys. I wish I could do them both, but the, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to fit it both in here. My pans, I should have put it in a loaf pan. We'll see how that goes. We'll find out. All of a sudden it's going to fall. Just kidding, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Who are you? I'm coming, you guys. I'm coming. KCG, welcome to the girls. KCG, thank you so much, Mama. I appreciate you, KCG. Thank you for everything you do. You're a blessing to the channel, an absolute blessing to me as a friend. Okay, guys. So let me go through really quick. I don't know how many people are here. I've used almond milk. I've used regular whole milk. And I make mine with buttermilk. You can do all or either one of those. I've used white sugar and I've used brown sugar. I've used half and half because I thought I had sugar and I was like, oh, shoot. So all I have was like a half a cup of each one. And I was like, I don't care. I'm going to use it. Tasted fine. The only thing different was the cake was a little brown in color. It doesn't have to be self-rising flour. I just buy all-purpose flour. I know I owe you a song, but Joe's got my phone right now. Trying to figure out what I wasn't one of the girls. What? You're not one of the girls? Why aren't you one of my girls? Oh, you are, Mama, you are. That's what we call it, the girls. Because it's because of the babies. We call it the girls. Oh, you're trying to figure out why you weren't one? Yeah, baby, I can see what you're saying. I'm looking at your text right now, Mama. I'm reading it to you. Oh, thank you. I can't read it. Joe, can I use your phone really quick? I know you're watching a movie. Why is the dog on you like that? I don't know. Leave me alone. She's obsessed with you, you guys. I've been scratching her. I'm coming, you guys. You guys, our dog is going through this really weird phase right now that she wants to be like really, really close to us. We don't know what it is. Okay. Oh, sorry, guys. Anybody waking up? I don't even, or I'm sorry for waking anybody up. Okay. KCG, thank you so much for joining the members. You guys, thank you. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Milltown Palace, thank you. You're making your chili tomorrow, Milltown? Stop it, bitch. Let me know what you think. I really want to know what you think. I mean, I appreciate everybody like telling me how they like it, but I really like the fact, like, I want an honest opinion what your thoughts are about the chili. Okay. Sometimes sometimes I'm working why they don't work so hard to do good, not just people to meet. Girl, I'm with you on that. Freaking Fab. Oh, I love that. I need to start calling you Fab. Freaking Fab. I like that. Oh shit, can you imagine? They'd be pulling out anointing oil and holy water. You guys stop. Milltown, thank you so much, Mama. I know this is late for you. She's like, I'm sorry to keep you up, honey. Milltown, thank you so. I just saw. Thank you so much for blessing my whole chat. Oh my God, thank you, Milltown, for blessing the whole chat. I was just thanking you because I was like, man, this bitch needs to get up in the morning. Okay, I owe Milltown. Thank you so much. And KCG, thank you so much, Mama. Here we go. Thank you, Milltown. Thank you, KCG. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate both of you guys. I appreciate all of you guys being here. It's bacon. I know I don't do it as good as Joe. Thank you so much, Milltown. And oh, I got to give you KCG one too. Thank you, KCG, for joining La Familia. I'm sorry, but he's cute. He's so cute. I love him. Yes, KCG, say whatever you want, love. It's bacon. What's wrong, Mama? I don't leave until I'm done talking. Okay, I'm here, baby. Thank you, pallets. I appreciate that. I'm not gonna leave at all, Mama. I'm just like surprised that I'm not, you know what I mean. I'm sorry, what are you wondering what we're doing right now? I'm making a cobbler. I'm on the screen showing all the ingredients, and I made it and I put it in the oven, and now we're waiting for it, Mama. I think what happened was a lot of memberships, a lot of the gifted memberships ended. And that's the only reason that you weren't one of the girls anymore. That's the only reason that you weren't, because I mean, we really only have about very few members. Um, it's nothing. It's not anything that I do. It's when the membership runs out, you either can sign back up, or unless somebody gives a membership. It's per month. It's per month. I'm sorry, baby. I didn't even realize that you were asking a question about the membership. Thank you, Milltown, again for blessing everybody. Well, what happened is a lot of times the membership, somebody will buy it and it'll go on, and then somebody else buys it, and then you catch it again. So this time we just, for some reason, there hasn't been anybody gifting memberships or anything at all. So all the gifted memberships went from like 90 to like 70 to like 40 to like, we barely have like 10. I think we barely have like 10 members. Oh yeah. Well, if you email me, or I can call you tomorrow, so we can go over um the menu or whatever you want Nick to make you. Yeah, because I know that you cook with your son, and I think that's amazing. There's a couple people that they cook with their children, and I think that's just makes me feel really, really, really special that you would share the recipe with your family. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, babe. I'm sorry I didn't mean for you to feel like that. I mean, I guess I didn't realize. And there's a lot of people that will come when they go to Tinky. They didn't realize that they don't have the Tink anymore, the fork or whatever that the members have. So I know sometimes when you haven't been here, um, they just didn't even realize it until like right now. You're like, wait a minute, why aren't I a girl? Are you gonna send me that video because you wanted me to share a video? So if you send it to me or you put it on your wall, and then I will share it from your wall, KCG. Stop it, Milltown. Milltown, I love you. I love that so much. Oh my God. Devious, her daughter used to love cooking too. So Devious would said her daughter and her would sit and watch the cooking lives. I love that. You're gonna make me cry, Milltown. Babe, she's gonna start a cooking class. I love that. I want you to teach Nick and I can make a meal. Well, uh, KCG, we want to do. Well, I was gonna do the peach cobbler cook along for our members. That's what I kind of bought the stuff for, to do our members cook along for our members, and then Halloween baby got my brain on it. So we are doing a cook along uh, next week Wednesday. So I'm gonna post all the ingredients that the members need. And that's kind of what made us kind of steer towards the members, was because I mean the members are really what have been, you know, joining or being a member. So we felt like they should be getting something. So we were like, you know what, we're gonna do the live streams, or we're gonna do the cook along for the members. But so next week Wednesday, we used to do them on Tuesdays. Well, then we started seeing our grandson on Wednesday. So then Wednesdays, so we need to do it. Joe, would you rather do it on Tuesday or Wednesday? If it's Tuesday, it's got to be during the day because we leave.
This week?
No, next week Wednesday we start the members cook along.
Yeah, Wednesday's fine.
Okay. So, but we leave to see Papa, so it'll have to be around 4 or 5.
We can do Tuesday then.
Okay. Hold on, guys. Tuesday, next week Tuesday, any members in here? Yes. Um, any members just mark your calendar. Next week Tuesday is going to go back to our Tuesday cook-alongs for members. And then I'll probably put it on this weekend what you guys want to choose, and then I'll put the stuff down because I want to do a fall recipe, like maybe a chicken or chicken dumpling or something. What?
Pot pie.
You want to do a chicken pot pie for our members cook along? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do a chicken pot pie for our members cook along. Next week, Tuesday, you guys, somebody. Chicken pot pie, I'll put all the recipe and ingredients down on Wednesday. So that way you guys can, you guys on Sunday. So you guys can buy them. So Monday, you guys are ready to go. So I'll put everything down, get the ingredients. We're doing it Tuesday. A chicken pot pie. Joe wants a pot pie. Okay, guys. Anyways, what me and Freakin' were talking about is we were considering my other channel, and we were just kind of talking to anybody who was here at the beginning. That's what I was talking about a little bit. It's going to be a little bit of everything on the back channel. It's kind of just a channel for me to talk about anything. We may do some of our field trips over there and keep this channel just for cooking. We may talk about my son, my son going through the addiction, him going through getting in some trouble, him sticking it out, and now he's an amazing dad. He just grew up. He got in some trouble from like 19 until about 23, so about 4 or 5 years. And just kind of talking about everything. That's going to be more like our everything channel. That way this channel is just for our cooking or food reviews. So that's what our plan is. So the other one, I was live earlier and I was just kind of talking a little bit. Freakin' came in there and we were just talking about how people are so judgy on a mom, and it just frustrated. So I don't want it to only be Bullhorn Betty bullshit. Like, why is she being so mean to the mom? I actually want it to be on everything. And that's kind of like, I don't know if I'm going to have the panel. I might have somebody. I talked to two people about being on my panel, and then we will talk about a subject. If you guys remember, we did used to do Friday night girls' night, and it was like me, Liz, Marissa, Commander. We did a Friday night kind of girls' night, and then I want it to be more fun versus the channel that the other channel. I don't even know if you guys. I'll post it next time, but it's more. It's called a. It's called something else. Anyways, I don't want to say the name of it because I don't know what I'm going to do with the name of it. But I just want it to be an everything channel, a channel that. ¿Qué hago? ¿Qué está haciendo? ¿Por qué está no? He's like, wow, no notification. I just went live like instantly. I made a peach cobbler, queso. Um, I we did. You would have been bored, cheese. It was just made a basic cheese, a peach cobbler. But the cobbler cake does work for. I've made it with apples. I've made it with strawberry. I made it with mixed berry. Oh, cheese! Look! Oh, look, cheese! Look what my son got me. Rhubarb. So we're making strawberry rhubarb bars. And the recipe's really, really, really easy. It's like two and a half cups of flour, like 1 cup of sugar, brown sugar, and then you put oats and maybe pecans, and you put it in a big bowl. Okay, that's it. And then you put like 2 sticks of butter, and you kind of like crunch it all together. Listen to this. Oh, let me show you this. Okay, listen. This is how easy it is, you guys. Let's just say this is a cookie sheet. I know it's a pie pan, but you grab half of that mixture and you just press it down. That's it. Press, 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 press. That's all you do is press down on the whole that whatever it is, flour mixture. Okay, you press it down, and then it's like that deep. Okay, it's a little, and then on the stove. I had my peach. I do that with strawberry and rhubarb, and I put cornstarch in it, so it's a little bit thicker. Then it cools off about a little bit. Then you pour it on top, and then you get that mixture that was in the bowl, and you put it in your hands, and you just go like that, and you crumble it on top. Then you bake it for 350 for 25 to 30 minutes. You take it out, and you cut them, and they're bars. And it's just a cookie sheet. It's just the part that's so easy is that it's just those ingredients. You know what I mean? It's just the you don't have to do like batter and eggs and oil and all that stuff. It's literally the ingredients that you use for the bottom. That's the topping. Isn't it amazing? Hey, Mystery, how you doing, babe? Hope you're having a better day today. Well, Casey G, put it on your wall, and then Cheese and I can share it out for you. We could nickname the other one Mitten Mom's Potluck. I kind of like that, Joe. Mitten Mama's Potluck.
There you go.
Like a hodgepodge of different things.
There you go.
I love that.
Yeah.
Can nobody take my channel name, please?
Melting pot.
Nobody take that name, because I really like that. Mister, I'm praying for you, Mama. I know you had kind of a rough start of your day, and I'm sorry. Hello, Pecan. We made peach cobbler. We made all I did was do my peaches in a pan. While it was cooking, I got a stick of butter, put it in the pan to melt, and it's the most basic. Every Southerner has it. 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of milk. I use buttermilk. You can use regular milk. And then 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I put a teaspoon and a half of baking powder. 2 things. You can use almond milk, because I've used almond milk and it turned out fine. And I've used regular milk. My favorite is buttermilk. I like that twang. If you don't have a lot of sugar, I've went in my cupboard and I only had a little. So I did half brown sugar and half white sugar, and it turned out fine. The only thing different is your cake is a little bit brown. Okay. Another thing is when you do your peaches, listen up really clear. Frozen peaches is a half to 3/4 of a cup of water. Okay. If you're using canned peaches, you don't have to add water at all. And if you're using fresh peaches, you need to use 1 cup of water. Okay. For 1 pound, 1 cup. Okay. Into your peaches, I add a teaspoon of vanilla. I also add 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar to my peaches. That's kind of like getting it like a syrup. So what it comes out of the can like, that's what you're doing to it. Does that make sense? I've used brown sugar and white sugar for my peaches. Does that make sense? What else, you guys? What else did we talk about? You definitely need the butter in the pan in the micro or in the oven. I've made mine in a glass pan and I microwaved it for 15 minutes, and then it pretty much was done. And then I just put it in the oven to toast the top of the peach cobbler. I'm telling you guys, I've made the peach cobbler at 1 in the morning when I've had a sweet tooth. Today we were over in Burnt Toast, and Halloween Baby started talking about the damn peach cobbler in the comments, and then I was like, oh my god. So with the channel or Burnt Toast was over, and I laid there for like maybe about 5 minutes, maybe 3 minutes, and I was like, I look over at Joe and I go, hey, I'm gonna go make Zeno with fire. I said, oh my god. I looked over at Joe and I go, how bad would you think of me if I went to make peach cobbler right now? And he goes, it's 1 o'clock. And I was like, I don't know what your point is. And he's like, oh, it's kind of late. And I was like, he goes, so then I lay there for another 35 seconds. And I go, I'm going to make it. And he goes, right now? And I said, yes, bro, I'm going to go make peach cobbler right now. He goes, go ahead. He's like, you're not going to be able to sleep the more you think about it. I love me some peach cobbler. And it was damn Halloween Baby's fault, not mine. I was minding my own business, going to bed. Let me tell you, I've only made it one time with canned peaches, and I prefer fresh or frozen. And to be honest with you, fresh is very expensive, so frozen it is. I've used the same cobbler recipe for mixed berries, strawberry rhubarb. I made a strawberry rhubarb cobbler. So I've used the same one for that, and it's great. Wait, I'm coming. La chingada. Baby, I hate my glasses. Why do you think? Joe, shut up. Do you have to say it like that? Oh, it broke right here, right now. I don't even know where the screw popped. God, you're horrible. You're like, because they fall apart. Well, I need to stop buying cheap glasses. How about that? All right, I'm coming, you guys. I'm coming. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. God dang it, I lost my glass. Oh, I found the screw. Glorious Lord. Okay. Okay, guys. Come in. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. I know it's late. I don't want to hear about it. Hi, as everyone, smudges and prayers always for all. Oh, thank you, Zeno Fire. I like whipped cream. Girl, I love whipped cream too. Why are you talking about whipped cream while we're going to bed? Ain't nobody talking about that, pallets. I love me some good whipped cream too. I mean, I love whipped cream because it's just so fluffy. Okay. Peach cobbler on whipped cream. Is that good? I've never had that. Cheese? Oh, she got the munchies. Well, you better be making this on your munchies trip. My son had the munchies. We went over to, well, they just snack a lot anyways. We went over there, and we really don't buy too many snacks because Joe actually is trying to like not snack so much. We go over there, and my son has the top covered, and then the bottom, it's like a pantry. And I think we were eating a sandwich or something, and then Drew goes, hey, do you guys want some chips? And he opens the top cupboard. He goes, Joe goes, you remember, babe?
What?
when Drew opened the top cupboard with all the chips.
Yeah.
He goes, "Holy Mother of God!" And there was 15 bags of Cool Ranch, spicy nacho, potato, barbecue. I mean, there was 15 bags of chips. He goes, "Yeah, we like to have enough snacks so that way when we have the craving, we just open it up and grab them." I would never. I buy like 2 bags of chips max. I just feel like Joe will eat them all in one day. What?
I heard you.
What did you hear?
I heard something.
Joe eats chips a lot. But here I am at 1 in the morning making a dessert because I eat desserts at 1 in the morning, right, Joe?
Yeah.
We both have our even trade off. Okay, I'm coming back up. PK Pies, Even Fire freaking. Good to see you all. Nighters freaking. Oh, freaking fabulous. I tend to put cinnamon rolls, vanilla, and brown sugar in every single thing I make. I don't like cinnamon. Well, Joe says I do because I love cinnamon rolls. Dude, chips are good. It's not anyone's fault. She said chips are good. They're not anybody's fault. I think they have Joe. They have Joe by his nipples. I'm just telling you. I mean, he is I don't want to say he's addicted to chips, but Joe loves chips. Joe, how much do you love them?
I love chips.
How much?
This much.
Joe's so dumb. This much. Yeah, but then it's like he said, what sweet is for me, like we'll get done eating and Joe's like, "I'm stuffed. I can't eat another bite." Literally gets off the table and he goes, "Do we have any of those chips left?" And I'm like, "Bro, you just said you were full." He goes, "Well, the chips aren't part of that. Like, I'm full from dinner. But chips are like the finishing on it." Whatever. He didn't like my food. He just don't want to admit it. Right, Jay? All right. Yeah, babe, I actually did 2 of them at the same time. Yeah, I put it at an angle. I got to tell you this story. I put it like, here's the corner. The pan, like right at an angle. Who can? What? Nobody can see nothing. Comb your hair, Joe's. My husband needs a haircut. He's got wings coming out the side. So tomorrow, when you guys see Joe, I'm also during the vid, I became a hairdresser, and we never went back to a salon. That's how good I am. Joe, am I lying? I'm really good at cutting his hair. I mean, well, it saves us $20, so it's good enough. You do not. Pecan, you do not. I've wanted to know what they taste like. What do you think she eats? The most craziest chip ever. Vinegar and salt. She said beach cover. Okay, let's end up. No nipple threads. I love salt and vinegar chips. I'm always on the hunt for a brand new show. But let me tell you, I eat lemon, like Lay's lemon, and that twang is so good. It just like gets your throat right here. I don't know how to describe it. If anybody's never had it, you got to try the Lay's. It's a green color bag, Lay's lemon, and it just you suck on the chip and suck all the tartness out. I don't know how to describe it, but it's good. Okay, we're done. We are partying, baby. Okay, the other one's finishing up, but this is what we had. I'm going to let you guys go because we are at a whole celebration time. Okay, you guys ready? I would let it sit about 5 minutes just so it can gather its bearings. What do you guys think? What? Who's this biatch? We just did it just now. 20 minutes. Boom. Boom. Get it, boy. Get it. What do you guys think? All I'm saying is, hell yeah. Warm, hot cobbler. And it only took me to get off my ass. I know, it's beautiful. Who? What? You guys, I mean, it literally took us no time. You guys saw me. I was just kind of like, blah, 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 blah. Okay, pour it in. Blah, 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 blah. That's it. Joe? Come on, Daddy. Wait about, well, first of all, the syrup in it is like lava. It will burn the skin right off your tongue. Number two, it does take about 5 minutes just to kind of, what do you think? Like solid up or so, like, you know, because it's hot. It's hot. Hot sugar is usually running. So let me show you what the other one looks like. So they're both getting there. Our oven is really not prepared for two separate. Like if I had a 9x13, it could have gone in together. But y'all, she's all gangsta. I'll show you what I did because I'm a bad bitch. When I show you what I did, y'all are gonna think I'm a bad bitch too. This is the other one. Our oven doesn't get that hot, so I had to put it on the bottom so that one could broil. But here we go. This is what I did. This was on the top shelf. And then I did this. What? In there.
Really?
And they both cooked.
Ah, good for you.
Shut up, Joe.
Wow.
So this one's going back in. This one's already done. So I'm going to stick this just on broil so I can just toast the top. Let's go. Let's do it, baby.
I have to deal with you guys.
Let's go. Shut up. Everybody just shut the front door.
Just get a fork. I don't have to put it on plates.
I'm good. Let's get a fork. I gotta talk to my pecan because I love my pecan pie. She's sweet. She's my sweet little friend.
There you go.
Okay. Hold on. I gotta see what pecan pie says first. Oh, she loves salt and vinegar chips. See the fire? I know folks will be eating those. Joe, don't be rude. Ranch, sour cream, barbecue. Joe will eat pretty much any chip. Any chip.
Well.
Not sure why, he just does. Freaking yum. I want right now a scoop. I know, a big scoop of ice cream on it. Ooh. KCG, ooh la la. Okay, what are those red things on the pan? These, they're rubber. They're supposed to make it so that you can hold it, but it's still very hot. One of our subs, Pixie Girl, if you're watching, Pixie Girl kind of left the platform, so she doesn't really come on the platform anymore. But she's from, I think she's from Troll Lane. I don't know. Anyways, she's my girl. Pixie Girl, thank you for the pans. She gave them to us about a year ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, she got married and she got off the platform. But I love you, Pixie. I just talked to her 2 days ago. We text each other. Okay. Those are my like real life friends outside of YouTube friends. Okay. Here we go, y'all. Everybody say a prayer.
Isn't that, are those people?
Yeah.
That's what said 45 on that one.
But at the end of it, it's views because the stream had
changes?
already ended. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, guys. So do not take a bite the second it's out. It will burn your ever-loving.
You're full of it.
Me and Joe go, that's the last thing I said, and it's like got a blister on his lip. Okay. I mean, well, it's a burnt blister, babe. Okay, you guys, shut up.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's do this.
I gotta take a picture. Tink. Okay. Why is that thing? There we go. Let's go. So rough. So rough.
Oh, it's smoking. It's so hot.
I took it right from your fork.
You're a little trickster.
All right.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt you.
Oh yeah.
Even that's gonna hurt you.
Ooh, steamers.
Stop.
Oh, holy moly.
Tink.
Tink.
The top is a little crunchy where the top is. Oh, let me show you. Oh. Chingo. Was that mine?
Yep.
The top
the
top where it's brown is like a little hardness on it. Tink.
Mess.
Let's go.
Blow. Don't do it.
Done.
Mmm. Yeah. That's good, man.
That's good. That's good.
That was too hot.
Choose what you like. You may like frozen. You may like fresh peaches. Me personally, I don't like. I feel like canned peaches are just too mushy for me. That's me. It's a preference. Just do you. Don't worry about what everybody thinks and what everybody likes. Do what you like in your home. Like for Joe, he may like canned, so I'll alternate it because I know I like this one. It just so happens that we like this one. Don't go by what your sister likes, what your mom likes, what your friend likes, what your partner likes, what your family, what your kids like. Those are the ones eating it. There's no sense in trying to please everybody else. Please you, please your home. That's just how it is. I know you do.
So good.
But this is what it looks like inside. I wanted you guys to see the let me see the oh shit, let me just move it. It's like a cake, like, because I was trying to describe, it's like a cake.
Oh, the top.
Yeah, and then the bottom is like,
Yeah, it's cobbler.
yeah, but some people are thinking it's like
cakey.
crunchy and biscuit like.
No.
This is not that. This is a cake like.
Yeah.
Ooh, daddy boy. Okay. Get the hell out of here, you guys.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
and tomorrow buy the groceries, make it, tell me what you think. I appreciate you guys being in here. Silicone, yeah, that is a silicone actually, mystery. Damn, look at you, bitch. Sounds good. Yes, you can sprinkle yours with cinnamon. I don't do cinnamon. This girl doesn't do cinnamon in any shape, way, or manner. So, are you okay?
Making me laugh.
So I don't do cinnamon, but if you do cinnamon, sprinkle it on top, and me, I'm good just the way it is with some brown sugar and some peaches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, they're built on pecan. It's weird. The whole set comes with them. My pizza pans, all of them come with it.
Yum.
Good. Yeah, they go look at the steam on there. How many songs peach?
Very good.
All right, guys. I love you guys. Have a good night. Thank you guys for coming in. I know it was a late night. What is the time? I don't even know how to check it on here.
How long you been on?
40. I would say it took 20 minutes to put it in the oven, 20 minutes to bake it, and then we've been chatting for a few minutes. So I don't know. For me, it's worth it. I can take it, and the next morning it's, oh, how about this thing? Let's take it out. Hello?
Oh, yeah. Maybe two done.
No, believe it or not, by the grace of God.
Wow.
I know that's...
Just flip it.
In the morning, warm it up, and it's good to go. But, I mean,
Mm.
it's easy. 1, 1, 1. 1 cup flour, 1 cup sugar, 1 cup of milk. I use buttermilk. Anybody, I make it in a bigger bowl. The ducks?
Oh, yeah.
A bigger cup than what's needed. And I put a little over 1 cup, and then I put a tablespoon of vinegar. I like the buttermilk flavor for this recipe. I've used almond milk, and I use whole milk, and I think I've even used 1% milk. Okay? So I don't think that you have to use milk. You can use almond milk. I use frozen peaches. I used 1 pound of frozen peaches, and I made 2 different batches. And I used 1 stick of butter. I split it in half so I could make 2 separate pans.
Hold on, let me get you some more water.
What else, Jay?
Some more water, girls.
All right, we done. Watch out, baby. This is the second one, you guys. That's it. I apologize for the off color, but we have an RV oven, so if you have a perfect one, I just don't have that. But anyways, I love you guys. Thank you. I had a sweet tooth. My Halloween baby. It was her fault. Have a blessed night. Hit the like on your way out if you guys could. If you could share it, that'd be even better. Thank you, thank you, thank you for everything. I love you guys. Be blessed. Enjoy your week. Have a good week. And be careful on the streets. Don't go into the alleys alone. All right, be blessed.
Yeah.